What's up, everyone? Welcome to the second day of the BC Junior Chess Championship. I played in the U18 section, and this is my third game in this tournament. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. So, from day one, I got 1.5 points out of 2, so that was really good. Even though I didn't really do my best in the first game. So in the second game, I was paired against Henry Yang, who was around 1900, so he's probably better than me. And I was just playing for a draw the whole time. And as you will see in the game, this game is actually pretty chaotic. Let's just keep going. So he played the Queen's Gambit. I played a Queen's Gambit Decline, and he played a Catalan. So I've never studied Catalan in my entire life, so I don't know what to do. I am just way too scared to take this pawn because I thought that's gonna open up his bishop, and my whole family is gonna die. So, I think the best move is to just to take and to like play this, and then like go like I don't know, knight here and play b5 to hang on to the pawn on c4, but this bishop just becomes a monster, and I don't want to deal with that. So instead, I just didn't take the pawn the whole time. I played knight here, and I played my knight into the middle. And here I made my first mistake. So I thought I can get away with f5 because you see there's two attackers on this pawn. I have one defender, but I thought if takes, knight takes, queen takes, I take the pawn, right? Then I play c6, I play knight f6, I go knight in the middle. Me good, but not so fast because if I take, he has pawn e6, pawn takes e6, attacking my knight, and my knight doesn't have any good tempo. I can't take this pawn. That's going to activate his rook. I can't really take this pawn because then his queen defends his pawn, and it's really hard for me to get back the pawn. Like, if I open up my bishop, he goes knight g5, and he's planting a knight on f7, which is going to be devastating. Like, I've got to sack my rook somehow. That would be really bad for me, so I realized my mistake. And after this, so I just played knight f6. I was being dumb, but I have to do what I have to do, right? So now I'm just trying to fix up my the mess that I created. So I'm down a pawn, but I have two bishops that are active. I have two knights that are active. I have a queen that's mid. He goes rook here. I play c6 to stop the pawn. He goes knight g5, which is a forcing move. So I've got to take the knight. Otherwise, he takes my bishop with a fork. So that'll be not fun, right? I have to take. I play queen e8. So sliding my queen out of the range of the rook, and at the same time trying to like harass the bishop a bit, maybe. He played e3. I thought better was to play takes, and play d5. I thought that was really strong because now if I do this, for example, he has a monster bishop. Not to mention, like, my pawns are weak. This pawn's weak. My king is pretty weak. And everything will be weak. And I don't like that. But instead he played e3, which I thought was not that great. I just continued developing my pieces. Rook c8, queen f7, so I'm targeting this pawn. He takes, finally. I take back. He played b3, blocking my bishop. I played rook d8, so he can never play d5 ever. And like, my bishops are just pretty good, I thought, right? Like, and here I thought that he can go knight a4. So the idea would be to play knight c5 and getting my bishop, getting my pawn. Or attacking my pawn and attacking my bishop, really. And this knight will be really annoying to remove because b6 is not a move. I lose the pawn in the future. I'm gonna lose the pawn. I can never play c5. And once he gets the queen out of here, he takes, and I'm just down 2 pawns, and I'll be very sad. So he went back with the knight. And like if he actually played knight f4, I'll probably go back with the bishop, and I can trade my bishop for the knight. Even though I get the queen in, there's no real danger, as he cannot take my pawn. I get the pawn back right away with activating my rook. But instead, he went back with a knight, which I thought was pretty strange. I did the same thing. And he played knight f4. I was like, what? Because takes. He cannot take this because then this pawn will be isolated, and he took back like this, which gives me the power to attack on the g file. He slides the king out of the way, and I play queen here, still trying to like do some stuff over there. Oops, and potentially I can bring my rook in and checkmate the king, right? That would be very nice if he does nothing for like 3 moves. But he's a human, and he doesn't do nothing moves for 3 turns. I played rook here, so my idea was to rook lift to h6. He goes back to trade my queens, and here I thought for a while, and I calculated that this line does not work. Because queen f3 will cover my attack. At the same time that I play bishop d5, he goes queen g3, and my queen will be traded. Or instead of that, if I play rook f6, he trades my queen, and I have no advantage anymore after trading. And this is just pretty solid pawn structure, right? I thought. That didn't happen. I went all the way back like a coward. And he made a mistake because he was down to like 30 seconds. I was having like 5 minutes, and I offered a draw in this position. With like 30 seconds on the clock, he accepted. And now here's the interesting part, because I think I am winning, even though I've been losing the entire game. Because d5 is just not a good move. Like I play rook d8, right? Like I pin the pawn to the queen. Now this pawn's hanging, and let's say he pushed the pawn. I go queen d7, and this pawn will be lost. And after losing the pawn, my rook's just better. Like my pawn structures is just better, right? Like what are those pawns, right? Like he can trade the rooks, but I mean, he can trade the rooks, 1 pair of rook, but like how do you defend your second rank, right? Like that'll be pretty good if it happens. But I mean, I was happy for a draw, so I just offered a draw and got accepted. So I can't complain. Like I was losing the whole time, right? Like what can you do? All right, let's analyze the game real quick, shall we? I've got a. How did I play more accurately? He was winning the whole time. Like, look at the graph. Like, plus almost 3. Yeah, like, I mean, I got away with a draw. That's, like, okay. Right? So, d4, blah, blah, blah. Oh, wow. Castling here, not taking the pawn is actually a book move. Okay. So, we were just playing book moves the whole time, I guess. No, the reason why I didn't play c6 is that knight c3, and I have nothing. I am completely done for. I have no. Oh, I can do this. Oh, never mind. But I just thought that I have no activity whatsoever. Right, so I just jumped into the middle, and yeah, I know that's a blunder. I should have taken first, then I play this. Then I would have no trouble. But yeah, I know. Okay, this. Queen here. Rook here. Queen here. I like that. I'm playing all the good moves after I blundered. All right. Thank you, computer. Rook d8. Now, yeah, I thought... Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought this is better. But he went back... Okay, pawn here. But like, I really want to trade off my bishop, because this bishop is really... dumb blocking, like getting blocked by the pawns. So, okay, what can you say? It's still +2 for him. Like, look at this. It's +2 for him. What? Now I'm doing my plan. Yeah, so now it's plus 0.8. I mean, all right. So yeah, we agreed to a draw here, but he was apparently still better. Like he could have pushed for a win. That's pretty funny to me. Why? Oh, because Queen D4. Oh, and if I don't take, then he defends. You see? But if I do take, oh no, sorry. If I do take, then he takes my pawn. And I'm down a pawn anyways. But I don't think he could have found that with 30 seconds on the clock. I don't think that's possible. Yeah, but I mean, I'm happy for a draw, man. Like, I don't know about you, but you know. Oh, okay, so, and black got the better of. What? It's a draw, bro. It's literally a draw. What are you talking about? Black got the better of. I think that means like white just gave up the advantage or something. I don't know. Black, yeah, because I'm happy to get a draw. Like I survived, right? Why play a bit better? No, he was winning. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy if my performance rating is 2200. That'd be very dope. But yeah. Anyways, that's the third round of action here at BC Junior Championship. I'll catch you up in round 4.